Good morning, everyone, or should I say good afternoon. So I'm out here walking at this beautiful park with a beautiful lake. It's actually a man-made lake, but it's my place to go sometimes when I just need a little relaxing. But today I'm not alone. I'm with my daughter and my granddaughter. And I told them to go ahead. I'm going to stay in my zone. So 2 days ago, I had some really bad plumbing backup. So I called a plumber, and the plumber came out, and they do this thing where they just kind of rake out the drain to get the roots out. And the guy said, well, there's something weird going on that the snake won't go too far. So they sent a cameraman in the next day, and so he looked in there and he says, oh ma'am, you have like this solid glump of a tree root in your pipes. And he says, we're gonna have to dig it up, and we're gonna have to repipe that. I said, whoa, how much? He says, well, I'm thinking about $3,000. He's quoted 3,000 something odd dollars or whatever. I said, well, let me think about it. He said, well, if you don't get that done, you're gonna have some really bad problems real soon. And he was like, we can finance it if you need. And I'm like, it's not that. It's just that I don't want to use my credit cards, and I just want to put the money together to pay for it, because that's not what I really want to do. So he left, and oh yeah, before he left, I said I will give you a call. So after he left, something told me to call my mom, and I was telling her the whole story, and I gave her the name of the company, and she said, oh, she says, that sounds like the same company your dad used, and they ripped him off. So I said, okay, I won't go with them. I'll just call somebody else. So in between trying to call someone else, I look out my window, and the guy is at my house, and he's spraying all this green. I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm just marking the area and trying to measure where. I said, well, I told you I would call you because I'm not sure, how I want to finance this. So, and by the way, I had it. I just kind of wanted to know what account I wanted to take it out of. So he left. And so the company I called says, well, okay, let's back up a little bit. This company charged me $75 to come out. The next company that I remembered that I used before said, oh no, we'll come out for free. And look, so the guy came out, and he saw basically the same thing that this guy saw. And he says, I think a hydro flush will do that. Now, I forgot to tell you that the other guy mentioned a hydro flush after he quoted that price. He says, I don't think that will work. He said, because it's just too backed up in there. Then we're going to have to go in there. We're going to have to change those pipes out anyway. So so all of this is happening, at the same time. So I get an email from the first guy, and he is sending me the total cost of what it was going to cost. And now the price has gone surprisingly up to $5,000. Click, done, okay? So then the new guy says, we'll do a flush. And I said, what happens if the flush doesn't work? He said, then we would have to go in, and he quoted the $3,000. I said, were there any other added fees? He said, no, just the something. And he said, and we'd take the $600, we subtract it from it. Because, I forgot, he quoted $600 to flush it. Well, and he says, I'm very sure that'll work. So they came back yesterday. They went in there, flushed that sucker out. Flushed it out. Gone. Cleared. Everything. $600. And this other guy was trying to charge me $5,000. You guys always get a second opinion for everything, not just your health, but everything. Watch where your money goes. You guys have a good day. Bye.